What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the live stream. All right, we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, but obviously something is going on with the Facebook. I don't know what, but anyway, let's find out. Hey, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody is working hard, making good money, and enjoying life. From now on, the live streams will be at exact 8:30 in the morning, Central European time, and there will be about 25 minutes long. So anybody that have any questions, anybody that has anything to share, everybody wants to ask something or say something, join me every weekday, 8:30 in the morning, Central European time, and let's talk, man. It's all about you, what's going on with you in your life, and all the questions or all the advice that you might need. And if I have the right answer, if I have the right advice, I will give it to you guys. Other than that, the new year for me is starting fabulously. It's going to be a fabulous new year, at least if you judge by the very beginning. And I hope that that's the same thing for you as well. I know that many of you have contacted me lately and asking about help, about new jobs and everything like that. We are trying the best we can. There are jobs available. You just got to put the work. You got to do your part. You got to build a beautiful CV. You have to get all those recommendations letters from our previous jobs, and you need to prepare for a job interview, because it's going to be really sad for you to get a job interview with a top company and you're not prepared and you miss this great opportunity. So all those things, you gotta work on them, and of course we help with whatever we can. So yeah, let's do it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta find out where my glasses are. Maybe they're here. I'm not sure. Yeah, right there. To see the comments. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Jubair. Hey, man, Jubair Ahmed. Good to see you on the live stream. Mitanga Cafe, morning. Hey, how you doing, Mitanga Cafe? I'm starving for a good coffee. I am Willis. Hi, sir. Good morning. Please mention some appetizers in 5-star hotels. Some appetizers in 5-star hotels. You just threw me off the hook right now. I have not been working in a restaurant for so many years. I cannot mention anything right now. I'm basically, truly, if you ask me for something that appetizer in a fine dining, boy, and not to mention that the last many years I'm working in German-speaking country, not possible. It's just not possible right now. But if you want me to give you some appetizers, I can I can write down some appetizers for you, man. Yeah, when you're not working for a long time, anything, you are losing. I mean, you're forgetting so many things, and you're losing your touch. And it is what it is. I'm really missing the action in the restaurant. I'm really missing the new stuff that are coming up in the restaurant industry, and yeah, that's pretty sad. I just gotta get back to working, man. They're opening in 2 years, I think, a 6-star hotel here. All right, so it's gonna be something like a 4-season super luxury resort in a place where I used to work. They destroyed the hotel here in the center, and they're building now something that's gonna be really special, especially for Kitzbühel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. Maybe I will get a job in this place and get back to normal business. Mm. Anyway, all right. I see a lot of people on the live stream, guys. Go and yeah. I mean that's a good tricky question. I just cannot mention anything right now. I'm completely in a different mindset right now. Deep lines. Hello, sir. Very good to see you, Garrett. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, and very good to see you too. Hey, so about that. All right. So, guys, I've been using ChatGPT for a year now. All right, and it helps me with absolutely everything. I mean, I cannot live basically without ChatGPT right now. So anytime you have any questions like that, like specific stuff, ChatGPT has to be your mentor, your teacher, your best friend, your whatever. So you need to learn to use ChatGPT. It's free, you don't need to pay nothing, and it's going to give you especially for something like that. All right, you give him a question like list the 5 top selling fine dining appetizers in French restaurants, in Italian cuisine, in Thai cuisine, in Japanese cuisine, and it's gonna give it to you. I mean, for real, because ChatGPT can go on the internet, research, get those things for you, and list them for you, and even can give you the ingredients and the preparation and everything that you need, and it's gonna happen in seconds. All right. So I implore you, every one of you should be able and should be using ChatGPT because it's the future. If you deny that, you are not really aware of what's going on. Not a company in the world, not a manager in the world is not using right now in artificial intelligence. And of course, ChatGPT is the most developed one right now, so they are using that. And me personally, man, you can see my computers here. Every computer has ChatGPT already turned on, and he creates the task for my team. He creates the task and the scripts of the videos and everything that I need. ChatGPT is doing it for me, and it's doing it so much faster and so much more efficient. Of course, it needs me to control and to give him a new directions and maybe because make mistakes. But when it's something about research, like this question that you asked me, I am Willis. It's not gonna make mistake. It's just gonna go to the internet. It's gonna research and it's gonna give you the right answers, and you're gonna have it in seconds. And Willis, yes, sir. I mean to ask some appetizers in fine dining and wines to recommend for turkey or white meat generally. So you got to understand a very important part about pairing wines and meat, right? Because usually meat comes with some kind of sauce. So when you have a sauce with white meat and the sauce is gravy, for example, or the sauce is bechamel sauce or some kind of white, creamy, fatty sauce, okay? Now that will change the taste of the meal, the primary taste, and we are actually pairing the primary taste of the meal with the wine. And so you're not going to pair the wine with the turkey, you're going to pair the wine with the sauce you use for this turkey meal. And it depends on the sauce, you are going to choose a different wine. If it's something like fatty, creamy, sauce, white sauce, you are going to choose, let's say, some nice creamy Chardonnay. All right, this is one of the options, and the other option is going to be a complementary option. And so when you choose something that is fatty and creamy with wine that is fatty and creamy, like some nice, smooth, fatty, creamy Chardonnay, that is congruent. And when you're choosing something that will complement the dish, like you have a fatty and creamy dish, sauce, and you choose, for example, something that will be complementing this, something that has high acidity, um, something like Sauvignon Blanc, that will be perfect also to pair with this dish, but it's going to be a complementing it, not just the same. It's going to be completely different tests, and those two tests complement each other. So you got to be careful when you're talking about dishes. Yes, the meat we pair with wine, but when there is a overwhelming sauce that gives this dish the primary test, then you have to pair the sauce with the wine. We have a nice tutorial on the Waitress Academy webpage about pairing wine and food, and there's some really good simple techniques that you can learn and you can implement in your job. Go check it out. It's free. It's how to pair wine with food. That's what the call is. So you just got to go to the waitressacademy.com and search for this the blog page. So, deep lines. I am Fahim. Hey Fahim, what's going on? Sir, please give me some advice as I am in advanced English, but I'm not experienced as a waiter, but within 1 month, I will be in Greek Cyprus as a waiter. So please tell me what I do now. If I'm you, I would just go and take a crash course on anything. First of all, you can take the free crash course video here on the YouTube channel. So it's a waiter training crash course. Just search for it. All right. And I'm talking about everything that you need to know to start working as a waiter. All right. So it's free. It's here. Now, if you want advanced training, sign up for the Waitress Academy. Go for the waiter training course and then go for the fine dining course. I'm not sure what kind of restaurant you're going to be working, but you have all the training that you need on the Waitress Academy. So go for it. Now, Cyprus, I used to work in Cyprus. That was my first real waiter job. I went to work on a cruise line, and after the cruise line, I stay in Cyprus and I work on land. Not Agia Napa. Probably you're going to Agia Napa or some place like that. I was working up in the mountains. I forgot now what the name was. That was so many years ago. But anyway, so Cyprus is is a country that you are going to be working long hours, hard work, but you can make good money if you do a good job, because you'll be serving a lot of Russians, Ukrainians, English people, a lot of Scandinavians people. But if you do a good job, you can make a really good tip. It depends where you are, but you have to have your own station. So I would say if your English is advanced, get the crash course first. Get the crash course first. See if you can start practicing, because I teach you about how to get the basic skills. Make sure you carry a tray, a drink tray, a food tray. Make sure you can serve from a food platter with a fork and a knife and a spoon. All right, those are important things. You will probably be doing it there, and yeah, I would say just go for the training. Sign up for the Waitress Academy. Get the training. Get the certificates. Practice, and you'll be fine. In 1 month, you can take all the courses on the Waitress Academy, and then you're gonna feel way better prepared for the new job, man. And it's good luck, because I love Cyprus. It's a beautiful country, a lot of people from everywhere in the world, and a lot of party. So you're gonna love it, but you're gonna have to work hard. All right, and make sure you protect your yourself from scammers, because back in the days there was those Cyprus companies that will hire people from abroad, and then they're not going to pay them full salary. They will tell them, oh, we deposit the money in your bank account, you're going to get it when you finish your work, and things like that. Do not allow those things to happen. Okay, if you go there, make sure that you get your salary every month, the full salary, and then of course everything else that is in your contract. And pay attention to those kind of things. I don't think that those things keep happening, because Cyprus is now a European Union country. They have some rules that protect workers and everything like that. But back in the days, I had this problem as well. So yeah, I was working. Of course, I was working illegally, and they tried to cheat me, and it was a fight to get my money. So I make sure that that doesn't happen. But good luck, man. It's a great opportunity to get to work and make some good money. Darwin, how to handle annoying guests? The right answer thank you for the question, Darwin. It's a very, very, very important question. The right answer how to handle annoying guests is professionally. So don't forget, guys, and take pride that you are a professional. All right? We are not just over there to, mess around and entertain and blah, blah, blah. No, we are professional. And based on that, you are reacting on every guest, because every guest is different. Every guest will give you different vibes and different, times, some hard, some good. But you, in both cases, you follow the standard. So you treat the guest with courtesy, but also with, you protect your self-esteem. You are saying the right words. You're keeping your distance. If the guest is crossing any lines, you let them know very politely. I would like you, sir, to just, keep your voice down. Or I don't know, what is the question? What is the problem? Because annoying guests, it could be people that really bother you with abusing you verbally. It could be some people that just like messing around with you all the time. So you can choose if you are going to go with them and match their energy, and just keep it, as long as it doesn't go overboard. Just keep it fun and enjoyable conversation. And then of course there will be those people that just keep complaining and everything like that. And I have training for that, guys. Yeah, I teach you. You have a video on the YouTube channel, how to handle rude guests. That's exactly the name of the video, how to handle rude guests in the restaurant. And also I teach you how to handle complaints. So those two things are covered. If the guests are, my phone is going out of battery. If the guests are annoying, like they asking for many things, and oh, sorry, can you give me this? And then you come back and the other person on the table say, oh yeah, okay, you know what, bring me this also. And you just keep going back and forth, back and forth. I would say this is kind of typical annoying guest. You have to be professional. You gotta keep it cool. You gotta do your job. But also, if you have guests like that, you have to slow down the business and give them a time and a cue. All right. So if somebody wants, hey, can you give me extra sauce? You just say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, I will give you extra sauce. Take a second, look at the table and say, anybody else might want also extra sauce? All right. If somebody says no, or somebody says, okay, yeah, we get an extra sauce, you save yourself time. So you have to react. It depends on the annoyment of the guest, if I can say something like that. It depends what exactly is annoying about the guest. But the only correct answer is you deal with annoying guests by basing all the steps on being a professional waiter or professional waitress. All right. And yeah, we have lessons about that also on the Waiters Academy. So yeah, you can learn. And guys, listen, if you have any specific question and you want to learn this exact, subject, like you're asking right now, Darwin is asking about the annoying guest. you can go to the Whites Academy blog page. Everything is for free, and we have those lessons there. You just can learn about these lessons. If you want to learn about the steps of service, again, go to the website, go to the blog page, click, search for steps of service, and you will see the free posts about the steps of service. And everything that you need to learn, if it's just one thing that you specifically want to improve, you can find it for free on the Whites Academy. Now, if you want a complex training with all the tests and the certificates and everything like that, then you got to go and sign up for the Whites Academy and pay and get all the training and everything else that you need. But if it's just one thing you want to learn today, go to the blog page, find it. You're going to find it because I have free training for every single service procedure in the restaurant, and just learn it and move on from there. So got the day, man. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing, my friend? I haven't seen anything from you, sir. Any idea which college is mostly affordable or free in European region for study bachelor in hospitality management from India? So listen, my friend. Colleges in Europe are not free. All right, they are not free. The good thing is we have students here that work with my wife from different part of Asia. So the good thing is, once let's say you have the money to pay the first year of the college, once you come here, they will allow you to get a job. All right. And on this job, you are going to make enough money to pay not only the college, but to cover your expenses and everything like that. That's the good thing about the European, colleges, especially here in Austria, Germany, but also Holland and things like that. So I have a post about that also on the Whites Academy. You can go. I have list of the colleges that will give you some kind of scholarship, so you don't pay the full price. They will accept your education in India, whatever you have finished, and they will level up with the education here, so you don't have to go through the whole 3 years. And once you arrive here, you will get work permit, and you're going to be able to start working immediately and start making money enough to pay your college and pay your expenses. So great opportunity. You can go for it. Just go to the website and find the blog page. Unfortunately, I'm not on the computer right now to share with you, but you can DM me and I will send you the link to the page so you can see the colleges that we listed, and you can apply for those colleges to come here and start a new life, man, because those kids, so one of them already finished the college. The girl is still going to college, so she's working only 20 hours. Now the other guy, he already finished the college, but of course he wanted to stay here, and they give you that permission. So now you have a full-time job, and he's making like 3,000 euro a month. So he's making 3,000 euro a month with no expenses, because the company pays for his rent. The company arranges for him where to live, and he doesn't pay rent, he doesn't pay electricity, he doesn't pay no expenses about the accommodations. And the company is giving him 3-day meals. All right, so he can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the hotel for free every single day. Doesn't matter if he's working or not working. So actually, you don't have no expenses, and you're making 3,000 euro a month. Trust me, those guys are living pretty good life. All right, imagine somebody from India coming here. You got to go through the college, you finish, blah, blah, blah. You start working, you start making $3,000, 3,000 euro a month with no expenses. That will change your life for real. So good plan. Go check or send me a message, and I will find the blog page and I will send it to you so you can read and you can see the colleges that we listed. Okay. And again, ChatGPT. You can go right now to ChatGPT and ask him this question and ask him about all the information, all the steps you need to take so you can be successfully selected and go to this college, and it's going to help you better than me, better than anybody else. So go for it, Sugata. Go and listen, guys. I'm telling you, you start using ChatGPT because it's going to help you tremendously with everything you do in your life. So I am Willie says, thank you so much for your sponsor. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sorry about that I didn't give you the things, but if you go to and ask ChatGPT, it's going to give you the not 50 top appetizers in the fine dining. So do you offer certification for the courses from Waiter Academy, and how much is the course? Okay, so right now, yes, certificates. You get certificates for every course you finish, and if you finish all the F&B courses on the Waiters Academy, you get a F&B diploma from us. Right now, for the waiters, for individual students, it's $60. It's $60 to sign up, and then you have like 11 different courses and all the training, and then of course everything that we do for our students. We help you with the CV, we help you with writing a nice motivational letter, we help you with finding a job and everything like that. Once you become a member of the Waiters Academy, you're a forever member, and I helped so many people with their career. And like I said many times already, we have young kids that started with the Waiters Academy 6-7 years ago, and now they're hotel directors at 5-star hotels around the world, or general managers in the big restaurants and so on and so on. So we have really great success stories, and we just keep building, man. The other day I could have helped one of you guys become a manager, a restaurant manager in the top luxury cruise line in the world. He didn't just have the paperwork that they needed. Other than that, I arranged him an interview, and they called him for the interview, and they asked him for the paperwork, and he had not everything prepared. So a missed opportunity, but we do that. I mean, I try to help as much as I can. Deep lines, where I want to work like AI, a cart or buffet. They ask me. No. Don't go to work in a buffet, okay? So now, if you have no experience whatsoever and you are scared, all right, you're anxious about being in an a la carte restaurant, might be buffet a better option, because then you don't have communications with the guests so much and blah blah blah. But I suggest you go directly for the a la carte. It might be a little bit harder at the beginning, but you're gonna learn fast and you're going to make more money. That's guaranteed. So don't go for the buffet. Go for the a la carte. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more stressful, but you are going to learn much faster and you're going to make money, more money than working in a buffet. Go for the a la carte 100%. And always, and this is for everybody, guys, you gotta work in a la carte restaurants. And if it's a steakhouse or a fine dining restaurant, that's what you gotta aim for. So AJ Sound Bites. Hey, AJ Sound Bites. Over a decade in hospitality. Started as a waiter, went to a hospitality logistics manager. The industry has turned way too toxic. Did my certificate switch to IT? Don't give your soul to this industry. Hey, listen, man. It's not turned toxic. Actually, the working conditions are way better than back in the days. Trust me, because 30 years ago when I was working as a waiter on a cruise line, we work 7 days a week, minimum 12 hours a day, but mostly 16, 17, some days 19 hours a day for $300, and abusing us without food, it was like terrible. The living conditions, I was spitting blood every morning because there was no air in my room, and the heat was like 50 degrees and no air conditioning, no nothing. It was, trust me, that it's absolutely no way anybody can say that right now is worse to work as a waiter. I mean, imagine what are the salaries they're paying right now in Saudi Arabia and Dubai. I mean, just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Dubai was paying 300, maximum $600 salary if they hire somebody from Europe. Right now, they're paying 2,000 and above 2,000, and the same thing with Saudi Arabia. So, and not to mention the living conditions they are giving you right now. So it's completely different story. But yeah, it's you have to work hard. All right, it's not for everybody. Being in the hospitality is not for everybody. You gotta be tough. All right, so good for you. Sound bites that you left, because I say many times to a lot of people that will ask me for advice. Hey man, if you feel bad about it, if you don't like it, if you go to work and you hate your job and yourself for doing it, man, you gotta quit. You don't do this. Find something else to do. I don't care what is it. But if you go every day hating your job, that will bring your health down, that will bring your self-esteem down, and it's just going to destroy your life. All right. Me personally, boy, I love my job. I don't want to work nothing else. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't want to work nothing else. Listen, my wife was a banker the whole her life. She was a banker. And because I've been working in the hospitality, she switched and she became a barkeeper. She doesn't want to hear about being a banker, never ever again. She doesn't want to move from her job. She doesn't want to quit her job. She wants to keep working. Even if I make millions of freaking dollars, she still wants to work. So it is about the person. It is about getting the good jobs, because there are toxic jobs. There are toxic people. You don't want to stay in those jobs. You don't want to work with those people. You need to find a job where you're valued and you're getting paid really good and you feel good about yourself. So yeah, that is. But like I said, if you don't like it and if you cannot handle these communications with the guests and the coworkers and the long hours and working on weekends, hey man, get another job. Get another job. Start learning. There are so many courses right now. You can, yeah, learn some other industry and go for it. I made a 14,000 word complaint about all the health and safety and food safety violations, the racial abuse, and 100 plus videos as a proof, yet nothing was done. Compass Group Limited. Yeah, I mean, quit. You don't need to make all those complaints and everything. You see that nothing is changing after you complain once and twice and you try to change something. Don't waste your time in your life. Just quit immediately and get another job, and that's it. And keep moving until you find a better job. All right. On my first interview in Las Vegas, this manager is like asking me, why did you change so many jobs in the last 12 months? I was like, dude, I just arrived in the United States one year ago. And of course, I'm not going to stay on one job. I'm trying to get the better job and better job all the time. And if there's an opportunity to get a better job, of course, I'll switch. And it's like, oh, okay, so if I hire you right now, you're going to switch in 3 months because you're going to get a better opportunity? I was like, yeah, if I get a better opportunity, I will. And of course, he didn't hire me. But anyway, you look for the better job until you find a really top job and you feel good about it, you're making good money, and you can build a beautiful life for yourself. But do not believe for 1 second that you cannot build a beautiful life for yourself with this job. That's just not true. Because I know, but because of me. Well, ask my wife. All right. So we live in a beautiful place. We live beautiful life. We travel all over the world. And because I've been working as a waiter or manager or whatever, but I've been in the job and she's been also on the job. And that's how it is. So it's all about you guys. D, I wish there were places to practice the different POS that are out there. Well, that's up to the management in the restaurant. Once you get hired, they gotta give you a couple of days every single day for a few hours to practice the POS system. Don't worry about that, because yes, at the beginning you'll be slow and you're making a couple of mistakes probably every day, but you are going to get better. This is just temporary, okay? So you gotta accept that. Every restaurant is using different POS system. You cannot learn all of them. There's no way, because every restaurant has different items, different setup, and so and so. And you're gonna learn it, okay? Do not accept this like some big problem. No, it's not a big problem. You're gonna learn it. You just gotta go there and slowly, in the next 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, you will learn the POS system. Just put the effort and ask the management to give you the training mode, so you can train and spend 2 hours every single day. And I guarantee you, in 5 days, you're gonna know everything. You're not gonna worry about nothing. So this is temporary problem, and it's really quickly fixed. So do not exaggerate, do not worry about that. You cannot learn all the different POS systems in the world, no chance. So you can prepare, and when you hit the restaurant, you'll be just perfect, no chance. So just don't bother about it. Sound bites. The guy from India, I can show you with proof about my experience. Well, bro, we trust your experience. Nobody believes that nobody thinks that you are lying. I went through this thing. I'm pretty much sure that everybody that's been in the business for 20, 30 years has been in the shit, a big shit. I can tell you that on my first job on the cruise line, the Metro D was trying to kill me. He was trying to kill me, all right? And he was trying to kill me. Okay, he was saying, I am going to break you. Okay, so he's trying to break me, all right? Because I was unobedient, and I was always fighting against the stupid things that they are asking us to do and everything like that. So he was trying to kill me with all the time punishing me. 2 weeks general cleaning, 2 weeks general cleaning. So everybody goes to take a little rest, but I cannot take a rest. I gotta stay in the restaurant and clean and clean and clean and clean. And I work like 19 hours every single day, 7 days a week, and they will not give you food. So in the first 3 months, I lost 16 kilos. I was 74, and in 3 months, I was 58 kilos, because you're working like idiot, you're not sleeping at all, and they don't give you food. So trust me, I know what you did, what you've been through, and nobody dispute that. All right, don't need to prove nothing. We know how toxic this industry can be. Like I said, quit, move on, and that's it. Stay in India and start your own hospitality agency or business. Don't come to West for a career in hospitality. Other careers are fine. Out hospitality, please. Bye. All right. So anyway, so got to say thank you so much for the information, sir. I am doing well too. I hope you are healthy and happy. And sorry, I was busy with family and also plan to relocate to Dubai. I'm looking forward to this. Man, relocate to Dubai. I love Dubai, and right now, with your experience and everything that you have, you can get a really good paying job in Dubai. Start making really good money. I got friends in Dubai working as waiters, making $6,000 a month, living a dream life. So that's what it is. D says, I work hospitality in Orange County, California. All right. I hope you're Orange County, you're safe from the fires, but man, California is just destroyed right now. Near Disney, I can testify that a good location is very important. Many people I work with make at least 5-7K US dollars. Absolutely. So listen, D is one of those people that knows what's going on. Now, when I was working in Florida, in the United States, and I was in this little town, and I was working for this little restaurant, I was working with some really bad character people, right? And they were making my life tough. And it was my first job in the United States. I had to learn, blah, blah, blah. The owners were great, but the staff, some of the staff, not most of the staff were amazing, but some of the staff were really tough and were making my life tough. So I was making barely money to live normal life. And what I did, I was like, okay, that's it. I learn on the job and I move on. The moment I was able to buy a car, I quit this job and I got me a better job. I worked there. It was okay. It was fine. I was making really good money. But then opportunity came and I moved on again because I found a top job. I mean, top job right there. Fine dining restaurant on the beach in the top location. We are serving Kennedy and Bush family, like top rich people. And I started making back in the days, that's 1999. That's 1999. And I was making in Florida $250 a day. So I was making about $5,000 a month, 5,000, sometimes more a month. And I was like, this is paradise. My rent was $250 a month. My rent. A gallon of gas, gallon is about 4 liters, was $1.15. That was for a gallon. Everything was so cheap. I bought me a Camaro, the most beautiful car in the world back in the days. Special edition Camaro Z28, rooftops, beautiful, beautiful. And I was living an amazing life. So, like some people have terrible experience, they hate the job, and they can tell you all the bullshit in the world. Don't listen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to close the live stream because I have no battery. How can I fix that problem? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can put the phone to charge while it's still going live. Would that be enough? We're back in business. Where I left my coffee. So where you are is very important. Back in then, I went to Vegas. My first job in Vegas was terrible job with terrible people. Oh my God, man, I cannot explain how bad that was. So one day, this manager comes and she was a young girl. Starts screaming at me. I was like, hey, this is my card. I have 11 tables. I was supposed to work on 4 tables, but I pick it up more and more because they cannot handle it. Here's it. I have 11 tables. Bye. And I just walk out and I went across the street and I immediately applied for a new job at the restaurant across the street. And what happened? It was the most amazing job that just you gotta love. In 2 months, they made me the head waiter. So I was closing the restaurant. I was working 5 hours a day. I was making $400 cash in my pocket. And my life was so beautiful that nobody can tell me, this is a toxic shit and you gotta quit and you gotta quit and you gotta quit. No, I was having the most beautiful life in the world because all day I would go to the swimming pool, go play golf, go drink coffee with my friends, go play tennis, enjoy myself. Then at 6 o'clock, I go to the restaurant. I pick up the main station at 6 o'clock, right there. The station is already full. I pick it up. I work till 10 o'clock, the restaurant is closing. 11 o'clock, everybody's gone. Everything is finished. I work 5 hours. And I never make less than $250, but mostly $300-$400 a day. That is 2021. Imagine that. No, that's 2020. End of 2020, I started there, yes. And I never left. I have never been more happier in my life. Never, ever. for real. Those were the happiest days in my life, because after the job, 11 o'clock we finish, we go straight to the clubs, we party all night if you want to, because you know that your whole day is free. You got to go back to work at 6 o'clock, that's it. And it was so beautiful that I cannot explain for you the feeling of having a top job and having the whole day free, and you just go and work for 5 hours and then just put so much money in your pocket and you just go and do whatever you want to do. Nothing, no other job will give you this kind of freedom. Of course, not all the jobs in the hospitalities are like that. Sorry about it. You gotta find the good job. That's it. My voice is gone. So somebody's 19 hours a week. I work, brother. You're telling me it isn't for me. I love the job. It's the companies. Yeah, you should have found a better company, my friend. That's what I'm saying. It's not about the job. The job, everywhere there are terrible jobs. Do you know how many hours a new doctor works after finishing 7 years in college and studying and practicing? They work 100 hours a day. How many hours a lawyer works after finishing college for so many years and paying hundreds of thousands of dollars? How many hours a new lawyer works when they start working for a new company? They work more than 100 hours a day, 100 hours a week, and they don't get paid as much as you might think right now. How much money a new banker, a financial person, after finishing college, goes to work, let's say, for Chase, all right? They are getting killed. They are working so many hours that you cannot even imagine, and because they got to stay up through the day while the markets is open, and they getting paid a freaking pennies because they're the new kids. They got to learn. They got to climb the ladder. And how many years it takes for a lawyer to actually become a partner in a company and start making real money. It is a long freaking career, and you're working like hell. It's not so easy like everybody thinks. All right. And even you now, you're saying that you're working in IT. Hey, I gotta tell you, my friend, I've been working on the freaking computer for the last 4 years. That's all I do. I haven't been in the restaurant. 4 years, I'm just running the business. So the business is this. I do videos, I sit down, I post, I write blog posts, I write scripts for videos and blah, blah, blah. And I answer emails and stuff like that. I hate this. I hate my life right now running my own business. And you telling me working as an IT, just sitting on a computer for 8 hours a day is a beautiful life? Hell no. I hate this. I don't want to stay on a computer. Trust me, I hate this, and I will never work it. I will go get me a top job in a top restaurant, make me $15,000 a month as a waiter, and live a beautiful life. Because believe it or not, those jobs exist. I help people get those jobs. That's what I do. And like I said, if you love the job, you should have gotten out of this company and get another job in another company, and everything's gonna be all right. I'm implying that it wasn't for you. No, I wasn't implying that it wasn't for you. I was implying, the only thing I imply, and I said it again and again, I will say it again, you need to quit the job that is toxic, and you have to start looking for a better job, and then start looking for a better job, and start looking for a better job. I didn't say, oh, you should quit immediately the hospitality industry. No, quit the job, find the better job. But some people just don't like the job. And if you don't like the job, of course, what is the point to work a job that you don't like? I didn't say about you. I'm talking about generally, because I'm talking to 104,000 people here on the live stream, right? On the YouTube channel. And if you don't like the job, and I gave this advice to many young kids that have been working as waiters and don't like it, quit the job. Get yourself a job that you will like, or at least you're not going to hate. But don't go to work every single day hating your job and hating yourself for being on the job, because that's just going to destroy you. It's going to destroy your life. Don't take it personal, my friend. I'm not talking only to you. I'm talking to a lot of people around the world. Deep lines. Sir, please tell us about when we work, what type of rules we must remember during the duty. Well, it depends on what kind of restaurant you're working. Different rules are in different restaurants, but the thing is, there are a couple of things that you need to remember. All right. First of all, you got to be professional. You have to follow the standards. Whatever the standards for your restaurants are, you got to follow them. But basic rules for hospitality is you have to be polite, you have to smile, you have to desire and strive to provide the best service possible for your guest. So you got to be service oriented. And I cannot speak no more. Everything you do on the floor, it's got to be with the mind that, hey, the guests are seeing and that impacts their experience. That's the most important thing. So then you have the steps of service. Yeah, follow the steps of service. They will standardize your service and they will make sure that you are providing equal top service for every table. Then there are like soft skills, like learn how to sell and upsell, learn how to handle complaints. Those are very important skills because we deal with complaints and we need to sell so the company makes money and we make more money. And plus, upselling the right way enhances your guest experience. So those are the things. Couple of things that will really help you provide top service are anticipate your guest needs. Always. It takes extra effort, and that's why a lot of waiters don't care about it, but that will make you make more money, help you make more money, and it's going to enhance your guest experience. So anticipate your guest needs, develop a small talk, make sure that you connect this personal relationship between you and your guest, and the small talk is the way to do it. So master small talk and just make sure that you engage in a polite and a friendly conversation with your guest. Now, you got to read the table. That's another skill. And some tables don't want to engage with you. So just give them their space. But 90% of the people will love to hear from you, will love to engage in a small talk with you. So do it, because that will create this personal relationship, will make their evening much more better and much more enjoyable, and will help you make more money. So yeah, those are really quickly the things that I can tell you, but basically every restaurant has their own rules, and in a fine dining you have to follow the LQA standard, right? So it's way up there. In a normal mom and pop's restaurant, you still have to follow some of the steps of service, like greeting your guests with a smile and a positive attitude, right? Or making the 2 minutes 2 bites check. Make sure that you follow this. Doesn't matter what kind of restaurant you are. You need to this step is unnegotiable. You got to do it. You got to do every meal with every table, with every guest, 2 minutes 2 bites check. So it depends on the restaurant you're working. The steps of service will be different, but that's the point. You got to learn them, and you gotta follow those steps. And like I said, everybody should strive to get to the highest level of hospitality. All right, go to the Michelin star restaurant, go to the fine dining restaurants, go to the 5-star hotels, 6-star hotels, because this is where the job is not so stressful, not so much running, and the money is way better. So it is what it is. So, soundbites. I'm talking about companies which have worldwide standards. They have contracts all over the world. Levy, Light, all the companies associated with Compass Group. Yeah, just like I said, that's what it is, my friend. Compass Group, don't ever work for these motherfuckers anymore. Sorry about the language. It just don't work for them. That's it. You get another job. Don't work for a big company. Go and work for a, self-standing restaurant. top manager opens his own restaurant, or a top chef open their own restaurant. I don't like to work for top chefs anyway, but sometimes this is also a great experience. And